Many are called.
You are chosen.
The time is now. Catherine Alane, M. Mr. MacChalk, and Saga Boss. Determined to take over all. IBNXradio.com.
Beefs with boss.
I piece them together the way they need to be pieced together. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes
the light skin turn up is real.
the light skin turn up is real.
The light skin turn up is real.
I like the way he talks with his hands. I'm not a gangster. On the real though, piece them together the way they should be pieced. I love it.
For those of y'all listening that don't recognize the voice, shoot yourself twice. 3 times actually.
Stick yourself in the eye, son.
You ain't saying it with your hand. You ain't saying it with your hand.
Yo, on the real though,
when you come up, that voice gotta rap.
you got to.
We got Rodney Perry in the building with us today, y'all.
Yeah,
Man, thank you for coming out, man.
I mean, thank y'all for having me, man. Y'all, I've been listening. Y'all been turned up for real in here.
Yeah, man. We determined to take over.
That's what it is. Yeah, well, you got the great paint job. This is This is wonderful. It's nice and warm.
A warm feel.
Earth
feels
tone.
good.
It's a fall.
Oh man, let me tell you something. I'm all over HGTV. This is amazing. Yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, I do that. I've been married 18 years. Yeah. Now that's amazing.
Yes.
That's yo on the real side. That's amazing. How do you mix that up?
I'm never gonna catch you, but I'm trying. I'm at 10.
You might.
I'm at 10.
we just had to stop.
You got pause?
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Hold on.
We ain't going nowhere.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Free.
Let's put a pause on
Stop.
this.
Have time.
So I know you on tour.
Yeah, always.
I was about to say, day.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Son. But
Yeah, I was in Cincinnati last night.
okay.
Yeah, did a show in Cincinnati last night.
Okay.
And hung out with D.L. Hughley. After his show, after my show, we end up at a cigar bar, just powwowing and talking about Bill Cosby and
Wow.
yeah.
Talking about that Bill situation.
Young Jello pudding pop. You know what I mean?
Like, let me get a little bit of that Jello.
What I'm waiting for you to do was get on your knees up like
Something to put up
I like to show you some things. I like to show you some things.
Hilarious. Everybody has a Bill Cosby.
What?
Yeah, everybody does have a Bill Cosby voice.
What are your thoughts on that, though, man?
Man, you know what, man? Me and DL really chopped it up. And personally, I feel like it's some sort of assassination of character.
Yo.
You know.
Man, 77 years old.
Let me tell you something. That don't exonerate people.
No, true story.
We all know at least one woman that's been, abused by an abuser that was very close to them or in some position of power. So I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that Bill Cosby has been having sex with women over the last 50 years. I do not doubt that.
I ain't mad at him.
I'm like, Bill, the turn up is real.
Son?
But I don't, on the real side. But I do think that I don't believe the drug part. No. I don't think he's drugging these women, and so that's where it kind of gets kind of shady for me. Yeah. And I mean, you look at like even the Michael Jackson story. After Michael Jackson passed away, look at all these people that came up and recanted and said that stuff never happened. Yeah. So I'm looking for some bigger purpose as to why. But DL say it's way simpler than that. And
you think it was a smokescreen?
I think it was a smokescreen
for the indictment that was happening. Like that didn't happen.
Well, let me tell you something. Bill Cosby was so happy that happened.
True story. He was like,
Bill Cosby, they took the light off of him. So but
they're not paying attention.
I'm sure they didn't do the indictment for Bill Cosby.
No,
absolutely. It did help him last week.
I know right now he listened like, please don't use that word in my name in the same sentence.
I know, indictment and
Man.
Alright, so I was going over some of your things that you've done in the past.
Word up.
And we know you worked with Monique.
I did.
How was that working with her?
Monique is this is what I like to tell people. First of all, she's the G'est of the G's.
Yes.
Like, and I work with everybody. I work with Sid the Entertainer. I work with Steve Harvey. I work with Bill Bellamy on Bill Who's Got Jokes. I got a great pedigree of people that I've had opportunity to work with. And Monique is the dopest one. And not to take nothing away from any of them, But when she tell you something, you can take it to the bank.
Gotcha.
Like before we ever did TV, we did radio together. So I was her co-host on the radio, and the show got canceled like radio shows do. You know, for anybody listening, you could come in one day and all this will be gone.
Right.
And they be like, look,
Don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx
she's
it.
like, that's not gonna happen here.
Boss
Yeah.
lady said no.
Boss lady will be the one that turn your mics off, okay? I've seen it before. Your little badge won't work, all the stuff that you do, little code you hit, that'd be different. Yeah. Anyway, so the show canceled.
It's not a word, kid.
Hey, you call somebody, hey man, it ain't 6686 no more. So the radio show ended, and she said, Rodney, bigger and better things are coming. And not 3 months later, I get a call from Mo, hey, Rodney, I just made the biggest deal in BET history. I want you to rock with me.
Oh.
And she's gangster that way. And this is another quick story. So BET is supposed to call me, but they haven't called yet. And she's like, they're gonna call you today. So I get a call from BET, Rodney Perry, are you willing to relocate to Atlanta to do the Monique show? I'm like, yeah. What? It's like, yeah, in the same voice. Yeah, great. So we're not gonna cover any of your relocation fees. So we'll see you when you get there.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm like, whatever, I'm coming. One thing I learned in this business, never say no to nothing. I'm like, I'm done, I'm rolling. And so next call I get from Monique, they hit you up, they hit me up. You ready? I'm ready, Mo, it's gonna be crazy. I said, yeah, but they said they're not covering no travel expenses or nothing. And you know, I'm ex-military. So I know if you move anybody across country and you're a corporation, you cover that.
Yeah. Pay for that.
Yeah.
She said, what? Let me call you.
She said, hold on.
Let me call you back. 5 minutes later, hey Rod, is 20 grand enough?
It's like,
I can make it stretch. I can make that work.
I moved the whole family for $2 grand.
he said, I got a nice
Yo, I was buying drinks. I was making it rain, son. With the moving money.
The way your checking account was working that weekend?
The way my checking account set up. Shouts out to K.
He was making it rain.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Give me
that back. It's light precipitation.
It's drizzling in this mug.
Yeah, but I've been at them clubs, man, with Kevin Hart and Cat Williams, them dudes, man.
The party.
It's really disrespectful the money they spend.
I've seen it.
I had the dude toss me 2 stacks, and I had to fight my own personal urges not to pocket this money and take a cab. Hey man, I'm about to get this Uber with these 2 stacks. I'm gonna hold on to that.
Yeah, you guys were doing it on the Monique show,
So
man. Live band and everything.
So like besides Monique, who have you enjoyed like in the past? Like in movies or
Oh, I was about to
whatever
say mistresses?
No,
Okay.
Oh, he's like, you're trying to get me in trouble.
Trying to throw me on the bus, little girl. Wait a second.
He's trying to throw me on the bus, little girl.
I am not trying to get you in trouble.
No, right.
Look, he just switched position, shift. He's like, wait,
I don't want to look at you no more anyway. No, but I mean, I like I said, everybody is cool in their own way. George Lopez was the first guy to really take me on the road.
Okay.
When I was in the Bay Area, and when I was early in my comedy career, myself, Cat Williams, Lunel, who's hot now, we was all in the same talent pool. Yeah. And so George Lopez saw me in one of the clubs, met me through another comic, and he took me on the road. So my first comedy club was rocking with George Lopez in Dallas, Texas. I took a bus from LA to Dallas, Texas, round trip, $99.
That was a ride. You probably stopped at every stop.
I didn't know the difference between local and express. So I get on the local bus, Medellin, Lubbock, Odessa, and I'm stopping at all these little bitty cities, man.
Felt like he was on the mark.
I was literally on the mark. I was standing. The whole time.
Hey, Greyhound back in the day, man.
So Lopez was great, man. Got to tour with him. He's an awesome cat. And you see, with everybody you encounter, you learn different things. Like George would write every day. He would write after every single show. He would write and continue to create. You know, so that was interesting about him. And then I hook up with Sid the Entertainer a little later in my career. Sid was great because he never met a stranger. He said it makes everybody feel like family. You know, he the big Buddha. He the big Buddha. And he was just so awesome of an individual. He was like, yo, Rod, man, you cool, man. You dress nice. You know, right? And so hooked up with him, and through him, I booked my first movie, which was Johnson Family Vacation.
Okay.
So Steve Harvey, of course, said Bow Wow's in the Solange is in the movie, and young Solange too. Before I think, she didn't have her baby at that point.
I don't think she knew how to work the elevator buttons.
She wasn't putting hands on people.
That's what I say. She ain't swing on nobody.
But you don't just do that off the cuff though. She probably had been putting hands.
She
on
was a
people
vet.
at like 4.
That was practice. She had practice.
Yeah, she was nice.
I mean, she did rough Bow Wow up in that joint though.
She did rough Bow Wow.
True story.
True story.
So
well said. Yo, on the real though. Well said. Yeah. So, and I met Steve Harvey on that set, and he and I became cool just playing dominoes. So we play dominoes every day in the trailer. I was so intimidated by this dude because when you regard a person as like a big deal, it's hard to play a game against him.
So is that the way you was letting us know that you let him win?
He whooped. Can I say that? He whooped my ass for a long time. So we met on the movie set, and then he hired me to work on his TV show. He had a show called Steve Harvey's Big Time. So he would whoop our ass every day. Nephew Tommy, who was on the air with him now, and me. But Tommy and him had a different relationship. They was like brothers for real. They was like family. So they would talk crazy. I'm like, dude, you work for this dude. Right. You cannot call him a punk ass bitch. He gonna tell my mom like whatever. Right. So I was playing, but I was completely intimidated by him. But I learned a lesson playing. I was like, is he just a man? And one day they clicked, and I came in. I was ready for it because I played dominoes. I'm nice. Bones. Man, this particular day I came in and I beat Steve Harvey's ass all day. You hear me? He was like, Rodney P, you serious now? Like, you got damn right. I'm serious. But it was a great. And he would stop, and Steve was good for giving you jewels of wisdom because like Steve ain't everybody's cup of comedy tea, but his business was Trump type. That's what I learned from watching Steve. His business was always his business. He always had a plan, and so. Steve would stop us, like, say for instance, like reading a teleprompter. Like, you're on the set. That's something we all had to do at some point. Let me tell you something, Rodney P.
The hands,
you have to read that teleprompter one day. Okay? It's very easy. All you gotta do is take your time. It's only gonna go as fast as you go. It go fast. Wait, let me tell you something, dog. He'll just come out with like jewels of wisdom. Hey, Rodney P, let me ask you a question. You sure you want this? I said, what you mean, Steve? He said, are you sure you want this? See, you gotta understand, I can't go to the mall with my family. I can't go to Applebee's and have a dinner because it always turns into something else. So you gotta ask yourself when it don't matter if you're sure you want it. Are you sure? He clapped too. He clapped twice. He hit you with twice. And so I've had some great experiences, man. And then it was some stuff that scared me. It's some stuff that scared me. So when Monique and I were on air, I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of this person, but we set up almost like this. Mo would be sitting there, she the host, I was the co-host, I was next to her, and then our guest would be like where you're sitting. So this particular day, this guest come in. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it's a gospel superstar. Oh, right. I already know that. It was his turn. Yo, on the real side. So I know who it is. So we in the studio, blah blah, and my hand is resting on the table. So I would be usually standing. My hand rests on the table. So my hand is resting. He put his hand on top of my hand.
Oh, Lord, man, down.
On the real side?
On the real side?
Yeah, I know exactly who you talking about.
Was that an accident or?
Let me tell you something. I got friends I've been friends with for 20 years. They have never touched my hand outside of a dab.
I know exactly.
I'm not gonna say.
I ain't gonna say no.
Did he lightly rub it though when his hand hit it? Did he like lightly?
First of all, did he try to hit me with the jungle fever? No. Hey, but I mean, I ain't gonna tell y'all it, but I'm gonna say that. I thought I never would have made it out that studio that day.
Pow, pow.
Bow, bow. I don't know who.
But he thought he never would have made it that day. On the real side?
On the real side? On the real side? Are you saying?
We got some Cowboy fan listeners that are kind of like their receivers, so they didn't catch that.
Wow.
Nice.
They didn't catch that.
Bang, boom,
Wow.
pow.
Touchdown Eagles.
Shots fired. Man down.
Shady finally woke up. What's up with Shady this year, though?
I mean,
Y'all, the silence speaks volumes.
I don't know what's wrong with him. But there's nothing wrong with him. We do have.
He was buck wild last week.
well, first of all, he still has rushed for 1,000 yards already.
It's quiet. It's been
And
quiet.
the season that he had last year is
He's not having the season he had last year.
Like that's just like saying the next year, Agent. What happened to Agent? He still rushed for 1,000
I be
yards.
thinking them dudes
They
be
gonna say
selling
that
their
next
soul for that one season.
For that one season, he did 3,000 yards, and then we don't see nothing. I think Eric Dickerson did for real though, because it seemed like every year he was like that.
You know, this is crazy. But I know who you're talking about. But there's some young football fans that don't even know who Eric Dixon is.
What? That was man. Look, that's one of the greatest
Young
backs
boys out there, they like, who is Eric? Eric who?
Shoot.
Talking football.
You know who that is, son?
I'm a Bear fan. I'm from Chicago. Grew up on the South Side. You know, I'm a Bear
Makes
fan. We having a tough season.
Tough season.
As usual.
Oh, that's what they
Y'all team is bipolar like Marshall.
I don't know what's wrong with us, man.
Like
We make moves, but we never make the right move. Like we have probably the best looking team on paper.
I'm about to say on paper.
Jeffries, my man,
Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall is a beast. I play with him on Madden. They don't even play with him on Madden. He go a whole day, don't even run the ball.
Oh, that way.
He said I play with him on Madden.
I thought you were about to say like we practice.
Nah, he was like, yo.
I play with him on Saturday.
I know. That's why I know they good. I be winning with them.
I know you catch.
Hey, for real, if you can play on Madden, I believe in you in real life.
So hold on. When Techno Ball came out, you knew.
Don't make the cover.
Please don't make the cover. You don't judge your whole life.
Everybody that's made the cover has gone down.
Sherman is having a decent season, but he a little quieter.
Oh, he playing this year?
Yeah, him playing.
Wow. He got 2 picks last week.
Yeah, he did.
You said he had 2 picks last week?
Nah.
Yeah. But he only do it against San Fran. That's what got him in the limelight. The game against San Fran, and then last week he got game against San Fran. That was it.
He must have the quarterback number. He must
Him
have
and Cap, you know.
I had a homeboy, he was a DB. He said some quarterbacks you just had a number.
Yeah.
You just had a number. Like you be like, dude,
I know what you gonna do.
I know what you want to do.
I'm breaking on this right now.
Coming. Son.
A DB like, yo.
What is a city that turns up the most when you're on stage?
Oh man, Chicago is always one of those cities for me. The Bay Area, anytime Oakland, San Francisco, the Bay has always been good to me. Crazy enough, Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando, Florida comes out.
The retirees be hard. They go hard.
Dude, let me tell you something. If you got Geritol, you love it.
Bet you ain't gon' fuck no. We all turn it up. I bet you ain't gon' fuck.
I know if I was a DJ, I'd be fucking. Two turntables and a mic shit, I'd be fucking. What are you talking about? That's a bit I did on the Stars Network, right? And the bit is so dope because I set it up, then I go away from it, I come back to it and tag it at the end. But I couldn't do it live after I did it because people like him be like, "But you ain't gonna fuck, son." He's like, "Oh, can I do it?
That's the best one.
Can I do it? Can I do it?"
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do
It's
that.
a little misdirection of it.
You didn't hit it on the right.
Oh no, he killed it. He killed it.
So whenever you're like sitting down and you going over maybe some material, do you ever like laugh at yourself or your jokes?
Oh, I enjoy me.
Like,
Rodney Perry is amazing. I mean, he makes me laugh. Rodney Perry tickles the hell out of me. Yeah, I like that.
What are those cities that make you work?
No. You're not gonna just jump from that because I say the same thing, right, Nick?
You arrogant.
I'm not arrogant.
Is that what they saying?
He David Ruffin.
Yeah. He calls me David Ruffin.
David Ruffin is a star.
Thank you.
Somebody got to be a star. And somebody got to be comfortable with being a star. Like to be the main guy. I'm like, you see what I'm talking about? I've been trying to tell y'all. If I tell you the real thing, I've been trying to tell y'all this. I run this.
I never said I run it, but
Damn it, they know damn well they ain't what we talking
just
about.
sit in the fly chair.
I just walk a little faster than y'all do. That's all.
Even though you move slow.
ain't nothing wrong.
But you got to believe. Well, that's the bottom line. You got to believe. And then everybody has a position. Like this is a team. So everybody has a position. I've been trying to tell this to my wife for 18 years. We a team. Okay, we a team.
Hey, y'all gonna get something on the car, right?
Don't tell your mom what I said.
I'm sorry to talk to him real quick.
Everybody got a role. We all got a role. Everybody has a role on the team.
We a team.
Am I like, well, what? What I gotta be? I ain't picked this team. You own though. It's too late.
Yeah.
You on the team, man. You're part of the team. Wash his dishes.
That's what you do.
Oh, what do you do? I pay the rent.
Hey.
That's what I do.
Wait, did you see the smile though?
But because men that don't take care of their business take a lot of flack.
Yeah.
But when you are taking care of your business, see, women like it both ways sometimes. You know, so when you are taking care of your business, give me my credit, son.
No.
Give me my credit.
Say that again.
Give me my credit,
Credit
son.
where credit's due.
Give us some damn credit, Daddy. Give us some damn credit.
You know, I catch when people say stuff and I interpret it my own way. And you just said, you know, some women like it both ways. So you already know.
Oh God.
Hold it. We better get grown. We better get grown.
He said, wait a minute.
We're getting grown.
We are in Atlanta.
He said, wait a minute. Hey kids, earmuffs, okay? Earmuffs.
He like y'all wait for my show.
He like what y'all don't know is I got short in your fourth period. Like,
You know what I'm saying? My girl got a girlfriend.
I eat lunch for free every
While
day.
you playing though, you'll be surprised what these kids are doing. Man, my boy's an educator in like DeKalb County or something, and he's telling me some of the stuff that they have to be briefed on
Absolutely.
of what could possibly happen.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm in the youth.
The turn
I'm in the
up
school
is
at the
real.
wrong time.
Yeah. You know, back in the day, you was happy to go to a party and grab a booty and thought you was doing something. Now,
you was admitting, yo.
now you know they videotaping each other. And
Turn up is real.
the turn up is super real.
The turnip is turnip green.
Not no more, boy. They were like, word.
Yo, they be like, you see this?
Look what I did though.
Look at this.
3D HD.
Yo, and it was all of us.
All of us?
He's like,
Wow.
all of y'all?
I was 35 when I did that.
You say you didn't get the college experience till you got grown?
Oh my God. Well grown. Well grown.
Yeah, I work in education too, man, and it's scary. It's scary. It's scary that the things that these kids have to deal with, and then social media, it's the devil. Like,
You think so?
I think so, man.
It's kind of a necessary evil though.
It is, but what the problem is, you have too many parents who they so caught up in their mess that they are not paying attention. Because the kids will tell you all the signs. If you just pay attention to Kick or Instagram, you'll see everything. You'll know what's about to go down, how it's about to go down.
Instagram. Straight up.
So, but these parents
I beg
don't.
to differ because I'm a porn
And it's no.
It's not.
No.
Well,
Close.
It's off porn. It's close.
They have pornish moments.
You said Skinemax. You said it's Skinemax.
Well said.
It's Skinemax, right? You know it's Skinemax because we all know after 11 on Cinemax it becomes Skinemax.
Right.
Did you see how he got serious on you?
I did.
That was your part.
I watched that shit every night.
I got my remote and let's get this shit started.
Oh my God, man.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's the D.T.T.O show. Soccer balls.
Mr. Mac Talk.
M. Dot back here.
Catherine Alane.
And we got Rodney Perry.
It's your boy Rodney Perry, son.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, son. He going hard, B.
Coffee, give us a little something. We'll be right back, y'all.
This is the deal, and maybe we can talk about this on the air, but it's about connecting the dots. Like, as I see it, for whatever your profession is, you need three things to happen. You need people to know your name, your face, and what you do. The day that happens is your first day of the start. But Cat had hit, right, with the Friday movies, right?
Yeah.
So people knew his face, and they knew what he did, but they didn't know his name. He was Money Mike.
Money Mike, yeah.
Right.
I thought he was.
And then he did the BET Comedy Awards. You can Google the set. 6-minute set on BET Comedy Awards. Now, quick behind the scenes for that day, a guy named JB Smooth was on the show that day, who hosted the Last Comic Standard last year. JB Smooth bombs. JB Smooth never bombs. This particular day he bombed. Cat goes up next. Only 2 comics on the show. If Cat bombs, it's just a bad day for stand-up comedy. But he don't. He had the best 6-minute set of his career, right? And he told me, he said, Rod, I went from making $3,500 to $5,000 a show to taking $20,000 off of the next day.
Just like that.
Just like that.
That's dope. And now JB.
And JB,
now he on TV now.
He's resilient, you know, because that could have crushed him.
Yeah, but he's still been.
And he been around for a minute.
Yeah.
With Tang and all them other little.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
JB 68 years old. Okay.
He might be.
No, I'm 44. I know for a fact that JB is at least 50. Yeah, he's 50 something. He look great though. He look great.
Black don't crack.
Well, when you ain't good looking, you catch up to your face. I'm a firm believer. Like, think about it. Like if you see somebody young with like a peculiar looking face, when they get old, they look like the same.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you look great. No, you just catch up to your face. Let me tell you something. Time heals everything. I got an uncle, right? My uncle lived with his mama, my grandmama, right? When he was 30, everybody like, man, you need to get out of mama's house. You just a dirtbag. Now that she 85, he's the best guy in the family. I can't believe you hit up with mama, man. You really
doing the same.
still freeloading. I'm like, you outlived your ain't shitness. It's amazing. Don't get me started. I'm a glass half full guy.
You outlived your 8 shit.
I think every guy should consider making babies with an ugly one. Stay with me on this. Stay with me on this. Okay, you handsome. You get with her, she handsome. You got double the chance to have a handsome son. It's all genetics.
He said she handsome.
Why is it that the 2 ugly people make a pretty baby though?
They ain't necessarily 2 ugly people. She ugly.
He told you.
Because you gonna catch up. He said you gonna
Give me some. I got all types of theories. Yo, on the real?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I think this. Stay with me on this. I think most people are good looking. I think God duplicates the good looking faces though. Like I know for a fact I've seen your face 5 or 6 times in my life.
People say that they know somebody that look like
All the time. You hear that, am I right? But think about this. Think about the ugliest person you know.
Only
I
seen
bet
one
you
of
ain't
them.
seen their ass.
they're reminiscing on the childhood.
Long time ago. Long time.
Yeah, but I like a lot of music. I like Nas. I like Jay-Z. I like, you know, I mean, my iPod got all kind of stuff.
Like Big Luther or Lil Luther?
I like Big Luther. I like Luther like diabetic Luther. Yeah, I like Luther.
Borderline.
I like Luther about to lose a toe Luther. I like my Luther swole.
Well, let's talk about music. We do this every week. It's called Who Got It.
Okay.
We put 2 artists against each other. Artist, band, group, whatever. This week we have J. Cole
Okay.
versus Kendrick Lamar.
Man, that's a gangster little. Okay, hold on.
I love that response though.
That's a gangster one right there. Okay. J. Cole is a beast, but I saw Kendrick Lamar this summer live. I'm gonna have to give it to Kendrick Lamar. I think lyrically Kendrick Lamar is a little stronger, and his performance was dope, and his audience is so diverse.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, no, but I haven't. If I had seen J. Cole, I could give him a more of a legitimate, look. And I bought J. Cole stuff, but Kendrick Lamar, he seems more soulful to me. Like he's connected to something else. Like, and he's got a kind of a Chicago background. Maybe that's why I like Connect to him. And he's got that West Coast them beats.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference for me. So I'm gonna have to get a nod to Kendrick Lamar on that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
Yeah. And I saw him. Yeah. I didn't realize how many hits he got.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar got in a short time.
Yeah.
What? Less than 5 years.
Quick.
He got crazy hits. He got crazy hits.
And I don't think he on our side of the world. West Coast knew him already, but out here, I don't think until he went on the BET Awards and hit that cipher.
Yes. He
That
smashed the cipher.
Yeah, that put him on as far as everybody.
But he was a part of the backpack club for a break.
But not everybody knows.
I mean, true story. Not everybody goes hard with it, Yeah, wow. I mean, but that Cali hip hop.
I like J. Cole though.
Yeah, see
now J. Cole, before they was doing the cipher, J. Cole was on that Music Matters thing on the BET stage. Yep. I was there, and my son is always, he could keep me on music. He's like, Dad, that dude is the next dude. And like 6 months later, J. Cole's on.
Yeah.
And you ain't even know Kendrick Lamar at that point. Yep. So J. Cole is like a class ahead of Kendrick Lamar.
Well, my thing is, Jay doesn't sign too many rappers.
True.
And Jay doesn't really even promote too many rappers. And a lot of people been getting.
They didn't promote him. They still ain't
justice.
But J. Cole didn't want this album promoted. See, if you look at his bio.
No.
What I mean by that is
he went back home.
He went back home. Like he wanted to take care of the home situation and have this record come out the way he wanted to come out. That's what I mean. Like it wasn't. It wasn't like he just.
Even the first one wasn't promoted, pushed like that. Though.
Well, the first one he came out of nowhere. And like then it was like,
because he wasn't promoted or pushed, he came out.
But I'm just saying, but when he came out,
the album just gained some momentum on its own,
and
and hip hop heads was kind of thirsting for something
different,
else,
something different.
But I want to see Nas do something. I want to see Nas come back. They doing the Illmatic anniversary and all of that.
Yeah. We touched on this a little bit earlier. Did you happen to see the fall, Busta Rhymes?
No.
Fell off stage.
Man down.
Busta Rhymes fell off stage.
He had the
but he's muscular though. So he's like
he was good. He fell on his head. All that neck he got, he was good. Like, but he was drinking. And he started bobbing, and
he wasn't bobbing. He was swaying because he doesn't really have a neck.
He was drinking too much. Probably.
Wow, I feel like I'm so out of touch. I did not see this.
This just happened.
Really?
Was it Friday?
Yeah, he busted his whole
split. Yeah, he split
man, that's bad.
Like one of them, like when you.
I was watching it in slow motion, and I was screaming in slow motion.
No.
I couldn't laugh at him.
All I kept thinking is he's a real top heavy dude. So if he fell head first,
he's a big guy.
His neck is wide as his shoulders though. Like he good. He fell on his head. He's straight.
He like a pit, right? He's straight. He like a red nosed pit.
Y'all need to check on that floor.
Check on the floor. Who broke my floor?
This is
somebody gonna pay for this now.
Somebody done cracked the tile.
What's your name? Ram the bus. Bust up my damn marble.
Somebody done cracked my marble.
Bust my marble up. I'm gonna call him the Juggernaut from now on.
That's what he did. Yeah, he fell right off stage.
That's great.
Mid-performance.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on the deal you made with the teacher when you were 7 years old?
So
that sounds.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He said,
I had a teacher in 2nd grade that would let me tell jokes at the end of the day if I was shut up throughout the course of the day. And I remember his name yesterday. His name is Mr. Thompson, and he was like, "Look, you tripping, dog. I'm gonna give you some time. If you shut your ass up, and I would crack jokes, and then I was a kid doing like Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali. Wait a minute, Howard. Muhammad, I'm the greatest of all time. No, you're not, Muhammad. I was a kid doing like voices and stuff like that, so it probably didn't sound like that because I was a kid.
Can you imagine watching him like the entire class, knowing he wanted to say something?
Because I said,
yo, you probably was like, oh, you said, wait till the end of the day. Wait till the end of the day. When I get this bit, my time.
But I always say this, I wasn't the funniest guy. Like, there were like people that I went to school with that were funnier than me, but they would never get on stage in front of people. Like, that's what makes comedians special. It's like your willingness to do it in front of strangers.
That's where I was about to go. When you first, you went back as far as 2nd grade, so I know you had the experience. But when it came time, damn, this is it.
Yeah.
I know them butterflies was like. Do you still get butterflies when you walk?
I personally don't operate great from a space of nervousness. If I'm nervous, it's like it's gonna be bad. Only time I get really nervous is when I'm in uncharted waters. Like, my first time on TV, I was crazy nervous. My first time doing a comedy special, I was crazy nervous. My first time on a movie set, I was crazy nervous. But once I get that experience under my belt, I can function a lot better and I can be calm and peaceful in that space. So, do I get nervous? Yes, but it's usually in a new space.
Gotcha.
If that make any sense.
So, like you tell them, don't bring the cameras on this one. We gotta come to reshoot it.
Let me go through this. But you can't never set it up. As much as you want to set it up and be perfect, like I did the Apollo. Let me tell you something. It's the scariest thing you ever gonna do. I don't care what you do for it. If you got to sweep the Apollo, you can mess around and get booed. You walk in, they be outside warming up the boo boo.
They serve hot toddies in that joint. Make sure everybody throw good.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, my concert too was Bell Bill DeVoe. Wow. New edition actually. The whole new edition. Yeah.
See that? Yeah.
They was mad at Bobby that night too because he was doing too much.
Who, Bobby?
I seen him looking at him like, nigga.
We just let you come back.
They had just let him come back.
Just let you come back.
Very true.
Bobby doing too much?
Man,
not Bobby.
I'm just mad. I never got to see any of these people together.
What's that?
I never got to see any of these great performers,
Oh, it ain't too late. New edition is still out.
Michael Jackson. I'm just, I when he died, I was like, damn. Now I'll never get to see him live. That was really what I was saying.
I mean, once he's dead, no.
Even though everybody see Elvis all the time, they see Elvis all the time.
That's over for that.
Yeah, I was pretty upset there.
That is the opposite of live, son.
Yeah, that is definitely the opposite.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the kids coming up today? Like, what do you feel they're missing?
What are the kids missing?
Ass whooping.
Yes and no.
They missing that.
Kids missing balance more than anything. My generation, a lot of us are products of single parent homes, and because we lack balance, we're unable to convey that balance. What you'll realize in a 2-parent home is your children, they get the luxury of some stuff like my kids get stuff that I didn't get. You get to see how dad does things, and you get to see how mom does things. It's not to say that mom is ill-equipped to raise a son or ill-equipped to raise a daughter by herself. It's possible a dad can do it too. But you get balance. Like, you get to see that, okay, mom will get flustered over the bills. Dad he don't have the luxury of getting flustered.
True.
So
True.
It gives you a sense of balance, and that's what I think black people in general, I think that's one of our problems. We lack balance.
Yeah.
We lack balance, and once you got to be in the home sometimes to get that balance and to achieve that.
I still think they asked for it.
Some of them.
I'm just saying, because, back in the day, you was
bet you Adrian Peterson felt the same way.
Back in the day, you was able to, like,
he changed his mind.
I bet his kids be punking him now.
Hell yeah.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, Daddy?
What you gonna do?
Huh?
AP.
Do it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What up, AP?
Call him AP.
Put a mark on me.
What up, AP? Want to play some football? Wow, really, son?
Yo, that's why.
You know what?
That's why you're not having a
chain. I'm thinking, yo.
How Kevin Hart said it? You are something else. You are. Give me the garbage. I'll take it out.
Hilarious. That's funny, actually. Really funny. That's how comedy happens. Like you say something, you're like, that was good.
This is my man.
Adrian Peterson, kids. You asked the question, you made that happen.
Thank you. So if I hear you do that, I'll be like, oh, I hope I know that.
Yeah, you gave me that. That was well done.
Hey, Coffee, you ready to hit this? Who got it? He always, I send him 2 names and he just come back. Like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, all right. Okay. So, you ready?
Of course.
So this week, like I said, J. Cole versus Kendrick Lamar. Who got it? Y'all want to vote? Or if you want to call in and holler at Mr. Rodney Perry, hit us up. 678-967-4485 is the DTTO show.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Jay got bar, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Jay.
I got Jay.
Everybody on my Facebook was going with Jay.
Come in.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Because I think it affects him.
no, but it's time. I think I need to go back for iPhone.
I gotta get an IG. You gotta get pictures.
Yes.
This is a tough battle.
I mean, it's a very tough battle, but I gotta go with J. Cole, man.
You gotta go with J. Cole after that verse?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what's your reasoning?
I mean, just like you, like I seen J. Cole live with a live band, and his feel and his essence, and the way that he had control, to me was just amazing. And then the fact that like he's a young kid, but what he's spitting is like, you know, for someone that age to come and talking about reality and life and the world and it's just, you know, I just think he's dope. Like, you know, I think both of them are dope, but like I like his essence a little bit more.
You got serious right there.
I did. I had a moment.
I
had a moment.
J. Cole put me back in the 90s hip hop.
I was okay, boss.
When before all the skirts and
yeah
and but
like he makes me feel like there's no
Kendrick. No, yo, see, I'm not taking nothing from Kendrick.
I feel like Kendrick sounds the same on every record.
What?
That's just my opinion.
See, he's a music man. He can hear all the versatilities.
No, you know,
so,
my vote.
He's still dope.
That's my vote right
There you
there.
go, girl. She said King Kendrick. That's what she just said. She said King Kendrick.
She screamed out Cole. That was Cole. She said Cole. But yeah, I'm going with J. Cole this week, man. I think that's for me. That's the choice. I'm a Kendrick fan.
Because he reminds you of the 80s. I mean the 90s.
He ain't trying to call me old.
80s,
You heard that?
He did.
Oh, man.
Don't
I'm sorry.
push me.
Nah, man.
I'm close to the edge.
Nah, he said you was a Heavy D Boys fan. How would you feel if I shout out to Joe.
Nah, yeah.
I just have to respectfully disagree with everybody.
What you say, boss?
It's like,
The boss says J. Cole as well.
nah, man. Cause see, Kendrick
Nah,
can
man.
do both.
You okay?
Tiebreaker.
Thank you.
Kendrick can make you think and turn you up all at the same time. baby.
Uh-oh, we got a caller.
I disagree
And
with
the young
everybody.
kids back here.
hold it down.
You say, who you say? Kendrick. J. Cole.
You got the
Okay,
DTTO show. Who is it?
J. Cole.
Hello. Hello.
This is when you say hello.
See, we go through this every week. I answer the phone. I say hello. You say nothing back.
What's that about?
Hello.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Hey, here we go. All right.
Who's this?
Hey, I think can y'all turn your hearing aid up, please?
We got you now. No, hold on.
Wow,
This got
like
got the.
Wait a minute.
Call him
Did she
with the
call-
name.
did she call-
Hello,
Did she call and say,
family. Hello, family.
What up? What up?
First of all, Mr. Maxwell, I'm glad to hear that you are back and feeling better.
Oh, thank you. All right. Wow. Appreciate it.
My
Thank
cousin,
you.
Mr. Coffee, thank you for your work you did at Thanksgiving dinner. I really enjoyed my music. Finally, now I don't have to give you a ticket.
The lights get turned up.
No problem.
I think I'm gonna make my vote J. Cole. You guys know I'm more of an R&B and reggae girl, but I'm gonna go with J. Cole just based on the music that Coffee played tonight.
All right, J. Cole. J. Cole.
You didn't like that Kendrick verse?
Question for your guest today. What was my question?
Why am I so forgetful?
Back to Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I know, based on what I've heard today, that you've been married for 18 years.
Yes.
How long have you been doing comedy?
More than that.
More than that. How do you juggle your family life with kids and a wife and your being on the road and traveling? I know now you're more stable with you having, well, I can't speak for you, but you're more established now, so you're not really having to run as much like a chicken with your head cut off. How did you, start out as far as family life and with your wife and everything? Was she, I know you said she was supportive, but was she always able to be there? How did you guys juggle it with like kids and family life?
Throw my business in the streets.
Yeah, great question. I know you know.
I get home.
Ray Rice. Anyway, no. I mean, how do you manage? It's still difficult even now. I mean, I travel quite a bit even now. My wife, she really holds down our home, and it's definitely a demand on her, because she has to be there for a lot of the stuff that I can't be there for because of the way that I make my living. So you just need somebody to have your back. One thing I recognized about my wife early on, even before she was my wife, is that I was like, this lady has my back. And that was more important to me than anything at that point in my life. And it's proven, I mean, she saw our home before we bought it. She had wrote down the stuff she wanted in the home, and we have that now. So, she's the consistency in our home and our relationship. And while, and I'm the fun parent too. I get to be fun. Like,
exactly.
That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar.
Here we go.
That's how it is in ours. With us being married 10 years, Devon is the fun parent.
Yeah.
We are not finna argue on the
hard parent.
But this will me and my kids call my wife. We call her the fun police. I'm like, y'all better be calling her the fun police. Don't you call me no damn fun police.
Look, I'm gonna tell her my position with my handcuffs and be happy with it, and I'm gonna let you guys be the fun police.
Well, you know what?
You can just take the fun off hers.
Whatever y'all do with y'all handcuffs is y'all game.
Giggity.
Just don't lose the keys again.
I'm enjoying the show today, guys. Get back to work. I'll see you get home.
Yeah, you will. I will see you.
Yeah.
All right, man.
That's scary to me. That's scary to have the police as a spouse.
Yeah.
Shit, I know.
You can never do nothing wrong.
Oh, and that's funny.
She is the law for real.
You said right.
What if I was going through your phone today, and she can go through your phone and not even touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, I already told her. If she can get behind me and put the lights on and pull me over, you might as well follow me to the crib. I am not pulling her over.
What if she give you a citation, like for real? Like you wake up and it's a citation right next to you.
She taking money out the house though. She ain't gonna do that.
She gonna pay it.
We gotta call her.
She gonna pay it.
So she gonna pay.
You got the DTTO show. Who this is?
Hello, how are you guys this evening?
Coolin'. Who this is?
Awesome.
This is Keontae Harris, the brand. What did you do?
It's the brand. What up, girl?
Ain't nothing chill, trying to maintain stay sucker free.
Stay sucker free.
Okay.
Keontae like she know Jesus. Like she can get a prayer through.
Is that how those people started a heart controller?
Nah, that ain't him. That's Mr. Rodney Perry.
Yeah, she's about to come out my neck.
Yeah, she might, cause I'm all right, man. Turn your voice down. You about to bust a speaker. You sound like breathe.
Did you just breathe real hard like Precious on the phone?
Keontae, you in the bathroom? You got that echo, that bathroom echo.
She got that Precious voice right now.
Right now. Okay, I'm about to say you getting
There goes the echo. There goes the echo.
Getting your doo-doo on. I thought.
I got a big mouth, so.
Well, that's good to know. I'm wonderful, baby. Just talking to you. You know, we wilding. You know, with the group, and you know, doing what we do because we like to do it.
I know that's right. It's always good to be blessed and highly favored.
I knew you could get a prayer too. Do it. I'm blessed and highly flavored too.
He said he's blessed and highly flavored too.
You know, I said highly favored. I didn't say nothing about flavor, but I am a good flavor.
I bet you are.
Oh, she said flavor. Wait a minute. Where did he go?
Flavor. We on the flavor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, what you got to say, baby? What you want to talk
You have a
about?
question? Do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question for Mr. Perry. How is it that you got started in the comedic realm? Was it hard trying to find a casting agent? Like, what were some of your first steps into getting into the business?
Well, I'm not Harry Potter, so I'm not in the realm. But I get exactly what you're saying. I mean, comedy is one of the few things that you can wake up one day and be one, but it does take a lot of work. I mean, I wanted to be a comedian before I knew how to go about doing it. And you know, as far as the acting, you know, I did take acting course. I studied with Tasha Smith. You know her from all the Tyler Perry movies. I studied with her for several years, and what I understood as a comedian that if I wanted to really, you know, go to another level, I had to get some acting stuff under my belt. It just validates you in our community when people see you on TV or a movie. That's like, yo, I think I'll spend $20 to go see him live, and so I understood that very early on. So that's why I got the training. But you know, I was doing stand up is about repetition. It's like being an athlete. You just got to do it. You got to do it.
Right. Yeah. Okay, well,
what are you wearing right now?
That's a good piece of information. Well, I enjoy what you do.
I ain't just gonna walk over.
That man asked you a question. He said, "What you wearing right now?"
She said she was wearing the Victoria's Secret secrets out.
What my marriage got to do with what you got on?
Oh Lord Jesus!
Well, I'm not married, so you can tell me.
Well, the DJ want to know then.
I'm not married, so you can tell me, and I'll tell him.
Coffee said he ain't married. DJ Coffee said he not married. Tell him.
I don't know, some sweatpants and a t-shirt. I was cleaning up.
Now, what that had to do with me being married? You could have divulged that secret.
I guess the secret's out.
It ain't Vicky's secret. I can tell you that.
No, that's Victor's secret. Hey, thanks for the call,
I ain't got time for all that this evening. I was just,
Bye-bye.
We're about to hang up. We love you, but we about to hang up.
We appreciate the love, Keontae.
It's over, baby. Thank you for the call, Keontae.
Babies.
That's
She
dope.
always does her job.
Always. She's always at 100.
Yeah.
Actually, she was at 125.6 today.
Hilarious.
She sleep loud.
I can tell all that breath.
Yeah, she had that pressure.
She had a little lightweight asthma, you know.
I think she talking to sleep. I wouldn't know, but I can imagine. So loud too.
Loud. I know you. Now wake me up.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Put the grains on the pot.
Wednesday night.
Put the grains.
Wednesday night, December 3rd, my improv group, we get it in, our live show. What I do with my improv class is an 8-week course. I bring them into the improv world. We do games and things of that nature. Then we have we shoot actually a live sketch, you know, that you'll see that night. And then what happened on December 3rd is the live show right here at the Punchline on Roswell. And it's different than anything you've ever seen. Like if you would go see a stand-up show, it's not the same. I mean, we will be creating comedy in front of you that night for upwards of over 90 minutes. That's what's going down Wednesday. Thank y'all for having me on too, man. You guys are fun.
Man, we appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming out. You know.
Now with the improv, are you doing it again? Is this gonna be
well, this is my 7th class.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put another one up in January, I believe.
Okay.
And we roughly go a couple of months, and then we do. I get in about 7 a year.
How many people in the class?
It varies. I go from anywhere from 5 to I've had up to 17.
Oh wow. Okay.
Does that include cuts? You cutting folks?
I do not cut anybody.
Oh, so you make the team. Even if you try out, you make the team.
Well, if you pay. He's like, I did decide I would never do 17 again because people tend to hide from me, and they be hiding. People will pay their money and just not do anything the whole class, and so it's easy for me to manage like 10 or 12.
They could have just came up, but here you go.
And left.
Yeah,
but I don't let them do that because it's less about improv and it's more about trusting your choices. And that's something, we all in entertainment, whether you're radio, TV, or film, you have to trust your ability to make choices. And that's what my class is about.
I think I might be signing up for the next.
You in, baby?
I think so. I want when you put up last January.
Okay.
I wanted to come, but I was under arrest.
With the wife?
Yeah. I couldn't make the class. But nah, I think so. Just to come out and have fun with y'all.
Oh man, the live thing is crazy, dude. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. Yeah.
Brother Coffee, you ready to give it back to us, man? You know what I'm saying?
I had to get off Instagram, but okay, I'm ready now.
Mr. Hashtag LSTU, light skin turn up. That's that. We hashtagging that.
Check them out.
Huh?
Like if anyone.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Okay.
For those that want to follow Mr. Perry, where can they go?
I'm easy to find. My website is rodneyperry.com. All my social media is either Rodney Perry Live or Rodney Perry. My Instagram is Rodney Perry Live. My Twitter is Rodney Perry. And some little boy got Rodney Perry on Instagram. And I was so arrogant. I was like, man, this little boy got my Instagram. But he hasn't posted in like a few years, so now I'm scared that he gone.
He probably
Lil Bobby. If anybody know him, if anybody know a light skinned dude named Rodney Perry, ask him, can I have my name back?
It's been about 4 years.
Yeah,
he was in that wall.
He was in the wall.
No.
See that?
Mystery solved.
I didn't even know.
Scooby-Doo was my favorite cartoon forever.
Wait a minute, Raggedy.
But I do have a question though.
Yes.
So like Twitter, Instagram. If I follow you, would you follow me back?
I'll tap you back. No homo.
You notice my balls, right?
She's gonna start to look on his face like, I know what's gonna transpire.
I'm trying to put that warning out there earlier that I take your words and I displayed them for you. I am so glad he caught that.
I had to pull it back. Yeah, I will follow you.
Alright, cool.
And
I wouldn't be able to say that. Rodney Perry follow me on Twitter and Instagram. How about that?
The only caveat to the follow is if your shirt is not on.
I never do that. I'm too
I do
skinny
not
for that.
follow dudes with their shirt off for any reason.
I'm too skinny for that. I can't do that anyway. Like it just
I think I'm really more jealous.
And I ain't got no tattoos.
And you don't got no tattoos?
I'm too skinny with no tattoos. It won't look right when I take my shirt off. They be like, either put a shirt on or get tatted. Which one is gonna do?
See now, Rodney gonna be like, who the hell is this 12-year-old girl on my
I don't follow little kids either. Like young girls.
Nah.
Grown.
I be hating that. Like one day I woke up and I had like 9 different.
I was like, who the hell is you?
Like you look 9, you look 12. Get your ass from around.
I want to be like, wait, your mama.
And lock your page, little girl.
This is PUP, and you tuning into D.T.T.O, determined to take over. The only station that's gonna free your mind, body, and soul.